like it.
What's up, guys? I'm Tinashe Moyo and welcome to another episode of Stride. On this channel, my goal is to inspire people to take the first step towards their goals in life using my personal experiences. And today, we have another special guest in the house. This man is a rising artist in the music industry. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Busiso. Do it.
Thank you very much, bro.
How are you doing?
I've never been given an introduction like that. I was literally smiling the whole time, like, okay. Now I'm good. How are you, man?
I'm doing good. That's what we do here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Making people feel special.
I already feel. Yeah.
That's cool. Because I think I've said it in one of the episodes I did last year.
Yeah.
Where I was simply saying that I call every single guest special.
Yeah.
Because they themselves are special. I want them to feel special on this place as well. So you don't have to select, like, even if you get a bigger, like, prominent person, you call them special because everyone is just special.
In their own way. Yeah. True, very much true.
So glad to have you on the podcast.
I'm most excited to be here. I'm most excited, man.
Yeah. So anyways, for those who may not know, who is Busiso, I actually forgot to mention that he is better known as Busiso.
Yeah, but it's still the same name. Yeah, it's still the same.
You really want to give it some depth. But anyways, who is Busiso beyond the music?
Beyond the music. So Busiso is a 22-year-old boy from Bulawayo. I heard you say man. I'm not sure if I'm a man yet, but Now, so this was a 22-year-old boy from Bulawayo. I was born in Makandeni, in Magasi. I'm a musician. I love music very much. I believe it's a gift that God gave me to make the world a better place. Yes, learn as you grow, still figuring it out. I guess that's Busiso. That's Busiso. It's a very happy person also. I'm a very joyful person. I'm peaceful. I love my peace. I love my space. And I'm also kind and loving. And you know the vibes.
I like the kind part. I'm also kind. And you're very humble saying that part as well. But that's cool. So how did... growing up in I picked up something. The pronunciation. Of that place.
Emakandeni.
The actual, like the
Bulawayo.
Yes.
Alright, Bulawayo.
We just make it as Boo, as BHU. But then I figured that people are more, they care more about how the name is pronounced.
Yeah, because it's Bulawayo. Like it's Bulawayo. I know. Yeah, I understand when people fail to pronounce it properly because obvious my accents are not Sian. Yeah. But it's for those who didn't know, it's Bulawayo.
So how did growing up there shape your musical identity?
Growing up in Bulawayo. Oh man. The music that I grew up around. So every different environment, every different culture has their own music. So I guess the music that I grew up around is the one that really shaped my music, that shaped my life basically. And also the environment itself, the people around me, the way I grew up, the locations. I guess the whole scenario for me just being in Bulawayo, what I had, what I saw, what I did inspired me and shaped me.
Okay. Funny story. My surname is Moyo.
Alright.
From the family.
Alright.
So
it's from the family.
Yes. My dad speaks Ndebele.
All right.
Yeah. And he actually grew up in Bulawayo. Wow. So I've never been there, funny enough. And I'm from Bichana. So, but I use that as, you want to lift yourself up a little bit. Like, yo, I'm from Bulawayo. But I've never been to
Bulawayo in reality.
Before.
Yeah.
I think maybe I was there once for like passing through going to Vic Falls. So, typically that's...
All right.
So
yeah, we listen, we don't judge.
This is like the second time I've received this.
We listen, we don't judge.
I'll let it slide. So I saw your interview. With the Earground team. And shout out to the team at Earground for the brilliant work that they've been doing. So you mentioned that you moved from Bulawayo to Harare. And I know growing up in a place that you've been used to, and then having to move away from that is just like a different thing on its own. What helped you settle here in Harare?
Well, the thing is, so when I came to this side, one of the things that really made me settle was because the way I was like brought up. Okay. So I'm a person who loves people. Like I grew up around people. So I have brothers. I have like 3 brothers. Okay. So I grew up around people, and my family, like most of the time, would spend our holidays just as extended family. Everyone's coming from everywhere. We come together. So I was just used to being around people. So even when I came this side, I was around people. Like I would go to places where people are. Like at school, I'd always be around people. I wasn't shy because I couldn't speak Shona. But I tell you the truth, I wasn't even shy of butchering Shona. I don't go to Shona I didn't care. Okay. That's what I knew. And that's how I also learned Shona, because that level of confidence brought me to a point where I learned Shona quickly. Like, because after a year, people couldn't tell if I was from Bulawayo or not. And my friends were from Bulawayo, couldn't still speak Shona, and they came here before me. Okay. So it was so just being around people made me settle easy. Going places where people were, just people, I guess.
Okay. And I actually liked the part where you said you were not even shy about butchering Shona. I think it lines up so well with the vision for this podcast. Like there's something that you don't know how to do yet, but you want to do that thing. You're not shy about making mistakes, until you get that thing done. So I really commend you for for being that guy.
And I thank you very much. I was gonna tell you a funny story, but since you commend it, it's fine.
Okay. But I'm still open to a funny story.
So one time I was in high school, right? So I think I was because I came inside when I was Form 2.
Okay.
So I think I was it Form 2 or was I now Form 3? I think beginning of Form 3 or end of Form 2. So I was chilling with my boys outside break time. We're chilling.
Okay.
So one of them mentioned this word that I wasn't familiar with. So they were like, kuvu. So the whole time, listen, okay, someone said kuvu. I thought they were referring to a frog or something. It was so embarrassing because when I was like, so the way I was talking to them when I was like answering back, I thought they were talking about a frog or... it was an embarrassing moment, but man. Those are moments that led me to know speak Shona properly.
but here's the funny thing. That word alone actually sounds like some type of frog.
It was so aggressive, cool. I'm like, nah, it should be a frog. I was certain, bro. It should be a frog.
That's disturbing, but fun at the same time.
It was a very embarrassing. You see, I still remember that moment, even the feeling I had. I was like, Because everyone laughed. They literally died laughing. I was like, yeah, I'll get it right next time. Yeah.
I'm sure if one of my best friends called Paddington, if he gets to see this part, he's going to enjoy it so much because these are some of the things that he really relates to. He's Shona, but he likes these things that sound so crazy, like because I think most of the time, when we're just chilling, we like play around with different words. Kufu sounds like
sounds like
frog. This word, there's so many words that sounds like different
especially things. Like for me, because I'm a very creative person. So like when someone says something in my head, there's an image that's already there. And so my brain just created a frog.
I guess we share the same sentiments. Because, that's also how we are. And I had a friend. One of my guests called Jasper Mishi. He's got his initiative called Creative Thinker.
Right.
So he then explained to me what creative thinker really means. Like, it's how you perceive things.
Right.
There's people who are, visual thinkers. Like anything that you hear, he actually
an image for it. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're definitely a creative thinker. That's what I like. So about this, your experience in school, did you ever do any rap battles there?
Funny enough, actually, that's how I actually started like singing.
Okay.
So, in high school, so I had people in my class who like do because I don't know if every generation did this, but I read like my beats on the desk and
so a lot of the time.
So the people used to do that, and I used to be the one who used to do those beats because I wasn't singing. I didn't have a mindset. I want to sing. I didn't even imagine myself singing. But then, so when people used to do that, my beats.
Yeah.
When someone else would do it, I'll start freestyling. So like I'll just start maybe singing, even like sing someone's song. I remember I used to sing Nasty C's song in the Golden at that time. It was one of my favorite songs. Okay. So every time they do like a beat, I'll start freestyling and tell people it was my song. So every time people were saying that's like on my own lines, my own music, and then I'd freestyle. So my first song, actually, the first song that I recorded was actually like a freestyle I did in class, and then I went and wrote it at home.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I actually like started recording music. Yeah.
And like the part you'd use someone else's song as your own.
Yeah.
I used to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Because I think one of my favorite artists, this R&B artist from the States, Lloyd. So I used to, I would steal like his music, lyrics and everything. Then you'd talk to girls with those lyrics, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was just writing this song. But I also guess doing that, like you said, it helps you get into your own space where you start to create your own type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Nasty C, because I grew from being Nasty C to being Busiso. So I feel like most creatives, you need like a reference. You get it? So like those artists that inspire you are more of like a reference of who you are or who you want to be. Did you get it? So like it's actually a good thing. I feel like it's a very good thing that we have people who inspire us to become ourselves, more of ourselves. Yeah.
Okay. So how did your family react when you decided to pursue music?
Growing up in Africa, bro. Ish. All right, so I guess it was mixed reactions because so by the time I used to do music, let me just take it way back.
Sure.
So all right, I started writing songs when I was like 9. Yeah.
Okay.
So there I was just writing songs, and I used to like music. So I would take my mom's laptop, just play YouTube videos the whole day, music only.
Okay.
And then I later told her, Mom, I wanna play the drums at church. That's where it started. I want to play the drums. So my mom used to pay for my lessons, playing the drums. Then I finished playing the drums. And then the choir leader, who I was supposed to be playing drums for, made me start singing.
Oh.
So I used to now start singing in the choir. I wasn't playing drums as much. I was now singing in the choir, blah, 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 blah. Then fast forward, my mom was supportive then because it wasn't like a thing. It was like a hobby, like a church thing.
Okay.
And then fast forward, I started staying with my grandparents. Then I would go to the studio. So they would just allow me. It was like a hobby. Now I'm going to the studio, blah, 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 blah. For some reason, they would trust me. I'll go to the studio, just do what I was doing. Then when it got serious, now when they saw it, this boy's not getting serious with this thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, as parents, they have to like caution you, like, nah, bro, you see, the music industry, it's filled with nations, like, you have to be careful. I guess, yeah, my mom didn't really accept it at first, but yeah, I guess later on she started understanding with this is like a calling from God. It's a gift from God. Yeah. And now they're all supportive. I won't lie. They're very supportive now.
Okay. Oh, that's good if they support, because I know there's people who had dreams but they couldn't fulfill.
They got crashed down. Yeah.
So I really like that. And I think may God bless your parents for giving you that blessing, because I mean we get so many blessings from our parents. If we don't get that blessing,
things don't really move as well as they're supposed to be. Actually I understand that.
Yeah. So you've got an EP called For Life. I didn't want to say this, but unfortunately I just have to say it. I feel so guilty that I haven't been able to listen to it. But the good thing is I'm a huge fan of music. So eventually I'm just going to listen to it, just because I like dissecting music so much. Like, okay, especially when it comes to even instrumentals and everything, like, how did they create this instrumental and everything? So what inspired your EP?
I guess it's more of what inspires my music, because it was like the moment, like the scenarios that were going on in my life at that moment in time when I was writing the music. Yeah. It's just the things that were happening around me, the things I was seeing, hearing, doing. See, hear, and do. That's how I write my music. Yeah. Nice. So it was just that.
All right. It actually reminded me of how I do some of my stuff as well. For me, music, it's not to disregard it or to kick anyone in the face, but it's just something, Jaguti, I do it as a hobby. So from production, songwriting, the singing part, I'm very insecure about my voice because it's deep. I used to be in the choir back in high school. But all of a sudden, because I would sing soprano, so I enjoyed that. But then
I'm not supposed to be laughing at you right now because it's an insecure.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, bro. All right. Now, because you went from my voice is deep and I would sing soprano. I'm like, okay. All right. Now, continue. Yeah.
You know, the insecurity came from me being able to sing soprano first in high school. And then growing up happened. And the voice
got deeper and deeper.
And got deep, like, man, so am I ever gonna
be able to do what I used to do?
Exactly. But I guess life changes and we have to learn to change with it. Like Barry White got away with it. So anyways, it's
no, but
sure.
I don't think it's supposed to be an insecurity because it's your voice, bro. It's a gift from God, and the fact that you went from an experience of singing soprano to an experience of having a deeper voice, bro. Like you're experiencing everything. Because I take life as like experiences, bro. Like, it's an experience. If I get to experience both sides of the coin, I'm lucky enough because some people don't get to experience that. So something to be happy about. You got to experience both. Yeah.
True. I think the insecurity then came from one incident that made me fear the microphone.
All right.
Like crazy.
Yeah.
I've got a really good friend of mine who's based in the UK now. He's called Warren H. Dope producer, rapper, songwriter. So I went to his studio.
Yeah.
At that time, my dad, who worked mostly in the film industry, as a film editor, producer.
All right.
He had this microphone.
Yeah.
It was a Newman microphone.
All right.
And so it was just like, yo, this is like next level dope. Because these were microphones.
The Newman were very dope.
Yeah. So he ended up giving it to Warren because at that time I had no vision
of being in the music scene. Yeah.
Exactly. So Warren being in that music thing, he actually wanted to test the microphone.
All right.
So he was like, yo, come, let's record a song. And I was like, okay, I'll go. So you have no idea how to handle yourself on the microphone. At that time, I used to steal a lot of poems from the internet. And then I was like, oh yeah, I wrote this, I wrote that.
Yeah.
And I had to perform on the microphone. Bro, that was one of the worst experiences I've ever had. And like Warren was so livid. Recording isn't fun.
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
At that time, I did not understand it. So I was just like, why is this guy shouting at me and yet he's like 2 years younger than me? I kind of felt disrespected in a way. But that's where the insecurity came from. Like, oh yeah, I suck, but I just didn't have any idea on
of what you were doing. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I understand it. So yeah, I guess something I picked from what you just said is a lesson to the people. It's very important to be kind at all circumstances, like in every situation, be kind, because you don't know how much it can affect a person. Because in this instance, you didn't know. It's not like you're doing it purposefully, where you just going there and shouting in the mic or you get it. You didn't know, but then the fact that he responded in a way that wasn't really. It ended up being an insecurity for you.
Exactly.
To a point where now maybe you're scared of the mic, or now you're just insecure about your voice.
Exactly.
Yeah. But could have been avoidable by just a little bit of kindness and patience. Shout out to Warren though. Shout out to Warren. I also do that. I also do that a lot. But then that's why I said I picked it now. So I guess I'll start practicing being kind in all circumstances. Because
I think that's the beauty of a platform like this.
Yeah.
Like you have to be, open and strong enough to share some of the things that you go through. You don't know what it does, and now it's helped you in another way.
I've learned something.
So I really like that. And so how's your creative process like, from idea to a finished song?
All right. So it varies because it varies with like the situation. I mean, am I in the studio? Am I at home? Am I wherever I am? Because maybe I can get a melody in my head. Just think of a melody. I start vibing, and then I record that melody in my phone. The melody in my phone, I take it to the studio, probably lay keys or something, just like a feel, a vibe. And then I lay a few lyrics, then record on that.
Okay.
And then give it to the producer. The producer now takes it from there and builds it to a complete song. Or sometimes it just starts off as lyrics. I think of like 2 top lines, and then those 2 top lines, I put them on a beat. And then the beat turns into a whole song, a complete song. Yeah, so it really varies because, as I mentioned before, I live life experientially. Like I experience it. I don't like to put myself in a box where I say this is how I create. But any opportunity to create is an opportunity for me. So if I'm in a combi, I've written songs in Dream Combi. I have a vibe and I'm like bopping my head like this. People are like, oh, Jaman. Weird, but yeah, but they don't really understand that, yeah, something great is being made. Yeah, so I guess it's that, like, I'm just free when I create. I just create in different ways. Yeah, there's no straight way that I create, but yeah, it always ends up with something great being created.
Yeah. And I think the things that come naturally are the things that actually mean the most. It's not to disregard some of the things where you just have to like sit down and like, let me try and create something. But yeah, like you said, it just depends with the space that you're in. The space
that I'm in, and also something else to note, like, because what I've noticed is it's also the feeling and ending I'm going to determine everything. Because sometimes, you know, you like, when I create, sometimes you feel happy, sometimes I was gonna kirwa. Sometimes, so just those different feels also a factor. So most of the time, to counter that, I actually pray, like, before, like when I feel a vibe, I take that vibe, I go, and then when I see it, I pray. Like, God, just make me create something that's dope, something that's gonna be helpful to someone. Because the most important thing for me is I just don't sing, like, just to say in the imba or just sing. That music, when someone listens to my music, they have to their life has to change because of that. They can't waste their 3 minutes of listening to Busiso. Something different has to happen to them. So that's how I look at it. So I pray, like, God, help me create something that's gonna make someone feel more happy, someone that's gonna heal someone totally from depression, like they're totally healed, or something crazy, because I believe in miracles. So I mean, anything can happen. You can get healed of cancer through listening to my music.
Nice.
Try it.
Nice. Nice. And I actually like the part where you put prayer in front. I mean, even the Bible, like Matthew 6 verse 33 says, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness.
Very important.
And I think now more than ever, that verse has been doing so much wonders for me. Because you really get to understand, like, okay, if you put God first, like, there's so many things that we desire in our lives, but I mean, God already knows it, but he just wants us to put him
first. Because he's the one who's really able to give us what we want and have peace at the same time. Because most people have what they want, but they don't have peace, or they have what they want, but they don't have joy, or there's just something lacking. But with God, it's always complete. So
and I always look at one of my all-time favorites, the late king of pop, Michael Jackson. In as much as he was successful with his music, like, he would write amazing songs, but he would always say, I don't like taking credit for these things. This is God giving me these lyrics. You then have to take it just for the sake of, you know, the industry itself, the credits and all of that, but you'd always acknowledge God's was just like,
this gift is coming from a higher power. Because I don't think anyone gives themselves a gift, do they? I mean, you can only have what you're given, so
and I mean, like, you yourself already know that it's your gift was actually from God, like you said earlier. So that's really, really dope. So you also said that I think during in your younger days at church, you wanted to play drums. So how have your skills when it comes to drums developed? And apart from drums, are there any other instruments that you play? And how have they influenced your production style?
Oh man, drums. No, I don't want to blow my own. I was about to say I'm the greatest drummer in the world. Nah, I'm joking. So because I finished the course that I was doing for the drumming lessons. So I guess I'm God's drummer. Let me say that.
Nice.
I'm God's drummer. I'm just God's drummer, because most of the time when I play drums in church, the only thing I pray is, God, do your will, because it's something where when I play the drums, I'm not really playing because we're in church, bro. It's not about me, it's about God. So, I don't really look at it from that perspective. But I took a break from drumming. It wasn't a break, it was like a forced thing where I couldn't drum anymore because the church that I went to didn't have drums because I changed churches when I came this side.
Yeah.
And then later on, I went to church with drums, blah, blah, blah. But then, I guess I'm a better drummer now. And I don't really look at it from that perspective because when I do drums, I'm doing it for God. Like, I'm in church, I'm doing it for God. Like, even before I play, I tell God, let your will be done. Move through me, do your will. So because most of the things that I do when I'm in church, can I not like that practice, bro? I'll be on, I can't do it. So, so it's like, so credit to God. Yeah. And also, I'm now learning the acoustic guitar.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's actually a very cool thing that I'm doing right now. This year my goal is to like learn the acoustic. I bought an acoustic guitar, and I'm learning. I'm in the process. So very soon you'll be seeing me on stage with an acoustic guitar rapping.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like instruments are something really, really cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I, for some reason, didn't really have the patience to learn the guitar. Like there was actually our neighbor. Shout out to that old man, Uncle Willie. He would always come through every Sunday to teach me the guitar. But I think I wasn't mature enough at that time to really be patient with it
and learn. Because instruments really take time. Like I guess it's everything in life. Everything that you don't know how to do. For you to learn, you'd have to go through the mistakes and just go through the process of knowing that you don't know what you're doing, but you want to learn. It's a very uncomfortable feel, and man, you just have to be patient. True. But there's still time for you to learn.
Of course. I mean, I still have
the fingers. So probably the next time when I come here, you should be telling me I'm learning the guitar, blah blah blah. And maybe I could be calling you to my shows like, nah, bro, come play something for me.
I would love that. I would love that.
Definitely.
So I know the music industry can be hectic. What challenges have you faced in your music journey?
Man, so many challenges, but let me try to list them. So when there's just too many, bro. So in your beginning, all right, let me say maybe recording, fund the money for studio sessions, and then as you grow, money for music videos. I guess funding as a whole. Like it's a very complex issue, especially in Zim, where we don't really have places where you can get my grants and stuff, regular where you get grants. So it's very difficult in that wise, and also just like knowing the right people, building those relationships. It takes time. Just everything just takes time. So you learn as you grow. By God's favor, I've been learning and growing. I've been learning and growing. Let me just put it like that.
Okay. Because I mean, when I looked at your channel on YouTube, I was actually like, okay, these videos are actually cool. Like you can actually tell that there's so much passion put into these visuals. So I mean, because Zim is just a different space on its own. It's unlike States, the UK, where people have easy access. So I mean, credit to you guys for like doing all you can to create the stuff that you make. That's God for sure.
Credit to God. Credit to God.
So do you ever struggle with creator's block? And if you do, how do you overcome that?
That's a very big struggle. Yeah, I guess. Let me just personalize it, man. Like, it's something that I get like most of the time. So for me, it's mostly maybe imposter syndrome. Like, I just don't feel like I should be here, or do you get it? Like, this can't be me.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So I do get that. Like, maybe I can write something, and then I'm just like, nah. Or do you get it? Like, I'll be just in that zone where I'm just like, no, to a point where you end up maybe losing confidence, or so it's something that I really get a lot. But yeah, I just have to overcome it by so funny story, bro. It's not really funny, but I guess this is how I overcame mine.
Okay.
Because for a while, like for like a whole year, bro, I was fighting writer's block, like just the creative block. Like, I would create, but I would literally feel like this is not my pace. This is not level pace for me. Like, this is not my standard. Yeah. So like, I was really fighting it for a whole year. I was like fighting it until I got to a point where I was just like, I have to pray about this. So like, I actually prayed about it, and then funny enough, I got an answer. Right. So the answer was like, write from your heart. Like, just do it from your heart.
Yeah.
Like, do it from your heart. Don't think, because most of the thing with writer's block is people think, like, they overthink, like, it's not good. It's not like they didn't create. They do create, but they think it's not good enough, or I'm not good enough, or you know, it's always overthinking. Like, I'm not good enough, or it's not good enough. Yeah. So it was like one of those answers I call, like, just do it from your heart. And if you, in your heart, you feel like it's good enough, and it's true, it's honest, it's an honest thing that I'm writing, good enough, I'm just letting it out like that. Yeah. So I no longer think, I no longer overthink. I just do it from the heart and let it be. I know someone's gonna get inspired, so it's good enough for me.
Okay. And I learned something from, there's this workshop that I attended last year. It wasn't a music thing, but a film creation, particularly that. So there was one lady who was talking about script writing. So she was saying that when you start, like, normally we just want to start with the perfect thing. But she was just like, you start with like a vomit script. You just put whatever
that's coming
on top of your mind.
Put it there.
So I think in music, generally, that's what actually happens and needs to be done.
Because I guess every good thing, especially the good things that we create, they just happen like spontaneously. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to plan it. Those things that just come out and you just let it out, they become the best. And you can also always edit. So the maybe lines, whatever is coming, I write it, and then I edit out. I choose what I want and leave out what I don't. So it's also different strategies of overcoming writer's block.
True. Because I always tell it, even when I'm creating stuff here, like, I'm always telling people, like, I'm one crazy overthinker. But you then get to a point where you understand that people don't get to see, like, the behind the scenes, how you craft, how you create everything. People just see the final thing. So it's like, I think we get worried as creators to a point where we actually think that people know what we were trying to do in the first place.
And I just don't overthink. Like, try your best. It's hard. It's very hard not to overthink. Because we're human. But just let go.
True.
Like, just suck in the moment and be great in the future. So that's what I always tell myself. Because either way, what I'm doing now, after 10 years, I'm gonna be like, what the hell was I doing there? So I've accepted it, like, bro, let me suck in the moment and be great later. It's fine.
True.
It's fine.
I think that's how we progress at the end of the day. So the interesting thing, how did you bag a feature with Saint Flow?
Santa.
How did that come
God, shout out to Saint Flow, very talented artist. Man, so Saint, funny thing is, fortunate enough. So when I was telling you about my first song.
Yeah.
So when I went to record my first song, the studio that I recorded that song at, shout out to Mule Nation. That's where I recorded the first song. Saint was working at Mule Nation.
Okay.
With my producer called Black Boy. Yeah.
Okay.
So he was working there. So that's how I got to know him. So I knew him even way before the fame. So that was like probably 4 or 5 years before he got famous.
Okay.
Just he knew me, I knew him. And then later on, when I did that song, Gao.
Yeah.
So we're thinking who could really do justice to the song. Narrowed down the list to Same Flow. My producer called him, yo, bro, we got a song. You should come check it out. If you feel it, it's fine. If you don't, it's cool, bro. Creative.
Yeah.
So he came to the studio. He felt it. It was like, this is a banger. Yeah, he did his thing. Like he did. Like I was like, because I always knew Saint has always been one of my favorite artists from Zimbabwe. One of the most I think it's the most talented artist in Zim. Yeah, that's my view. So I knew he was gonna kill it, and he actually did justice to it. He murdered it. Okay. Yeah, he killed it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So during the creation process,
yeah,
we were just talking about the struggles and whatever. Were there any like challenges in regards to like making that
song?
That song, yeah.
Let me probably think. What did I have any challenges making that song? Because most of these challenges when they happen, like to me, like my mindset already, like I don't view them as challenges. They're just opportunities for me to move forward. So, do I have any challenge shooting? I guess it was just like small challenges, like maybe like maybe recording day. I want to record. Then maybe someone's recording, or there's a bigger artist in the studio.
Okay.
You want to go shoot the video location, right? One of the challenges, it wasn't really a challenge, but one of the challenges is location for shooting the video. My God, that one was a challenge because we went to like 3 different locations. 3 different locations. So the first one, Tadawa, we ran now, and then summer when we were supposed to go shoot, they changed their minds.
Oh.
We went to another one. We asked, want to do this? They refused. Went to that one, they refused. Until, I found one, and I had to like pay. Like everyone was there, like, it was tense, but by God's grace, we got it. We managed to, So I guess, challenges like that. So, but it's very stressful, trust me. Because when you know, like, I have to shoot this, because you plan things, you're not going to time frame. I want to do this by this.
Yeah.
So everything just starts delaying. So that's what also fans don't understand, bro. Like, but delays are mad to say it. But the things out of my control, like, because nigga rambi's location, apana bandu mani kids are. Apana bandu kwanza force or do anything. Now I have to start again the whole process of looking for the location. Yeah. So it's very stressful things, but we're alive, we're breathing. We're good.
Okay. Yeah. So how does it feel now when you look back and say, oh, I actually did a song with one of the biggest artists in Zim. Like when you actually look back at it, how does it feel?
No, it obviously feels good, especially working with a talent like him. I felt honored also, like, to have him on my song, because it wasn't his song, it was my song. He's on my page. I'm happy, man. Like, Safe Flow is on my page. So I felt honored also. I felt good about it. And also, he has grown way bigger than he was then. So I'm very excited, still supporting him, still showing him love. Shout out to him. Shout out to Saint.
Nice. So from your EP, is there like a song which you consider as like maybe your favorite, or they are equally there?
It would be cool if I said they're equally there, but we're not about looking cool. It's just about honesty. So I don't necessarily have a favorite, but every song is my favorite in different situations. So when I feel like, when I feel like vulnerable and I feel there's a song for that, like The Streets. That's the song I listen to when, like I feel like I came from the bottom, man. I came from the gutter. I listen to The Streets and I'm like, bro, this song slaps. This is my favorite song. And then I listen to Bottega when I'm happy, like, when I'm vibing, I'm like, bro, I didn't know this song slaps like this. Am I this good? Oh my God. And then it's my favorite. Then, when I'm like feeling, like when I'm thinking about girls and stuff, like falling, you see, I'm like, I'm a lover boy, bro. Like, okay. And then when I was going through my heartbreak, Locked Away was the song I was listening to, like. So yeah, man. Yeah, I guess every song is a favorite in different situations. Yes, not necessarily they're all there, but where they fit in, they fit in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should ask this one, but I'll just go ahead and ask it anyway.
Please do.
Locked Away.
Yeah.
Inspired by a heartbreak. Would you like to? That's why I said I wasn't supposed to. But I mean...
My God.
If you're open to it.
Well, funny enough. Locked Away came... Locked Away was more of like a prophecy. Like of what was going to happen in the future. I was literally like prophesying my own heartbreak, how it was going to happen and how I was going to feel. Yeah, so, which was actually very funny because it happened a year later when I wrote that song. And I thought I was singing about a previous heartbreak, but it ended up being that break in the future.
Ooh. So you were on some Doctor Strange type of thing.
I was in the future when I sang that song. Because, like when I sang that song, I sang it with all my heart. I remember the feeling I had in the studio, bro. Like, because Abel was making the beat. Abel X, shout out Abel X. I literally I felt every chord. I was writing from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just writing the future, bro. Like,
were you crying?
No, I wasn't.
You just said I
didn't even cry when that break happened.
Oh, okay.
I'm a man. No, I'm joking, but I didn't cry.
Okay.
I didn't cry.
Interesting enough. Yeah.
I didn't cry. I'm joking, but yeah.
Nice. I've got some interesting stories about my heartbreaks, but I'm not gonna say them today because this is about him and not me. I've got like a series planned in regards to my
your heartbreaks. Just telling the stories.
Yeah, just relation my previous relationship.
How many heartbreaks did you have, bro?
Oh, I had two.
Yeah, two. Let's not talk about it, bro. I don't want to see tears and start having to say sorry. It's fine.
Well, here's the interesting thing. They actually molded me in a different way.
Yeah, heartbreaks all over. I guess that's why they happen. Like, they change you, but like, they make you... If you embrace them, you become a better person.
Exactly.
If you accept it, you become a better person.
Yeah.
But if you don't, you get crushed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I've never thought about writing a song about those. Not because I don't want to revisit that. Yeah. But I just
never really. It's not your taste in music. Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah. Like there's certain experiences that I can still think about, write about, even if it's like a disappointing moment.
You can write about it.
You can still write about it. But those two, I just didn't find anything.
Now I guess I'm also there with music, like especially when it comes to my relationships.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like write music because I'm in love with a girl, then I write music because of that. Nah. Most of the songs that just come maybe even later on when we've broken up or it's not necessarily, I don't think about like it's like I'm writing for this girl. Nah, I can't do that. It's hard for me to do that. I don't know why it's hard, but yeah, I hope I get to a point where I can write a song for my wife.
Of course. Yeah, I think, eventually things will...
I guess I'll save it for I know I have a goal. I'm going to save it for my wife. I won't write a song for anyone.
Yeah, so
I'm joking unless there's a relationship deep. You never know. Because with love, you never know.
It's a different story.
Yeah, you never know.
altogether.
Anything can happen. You can fall in love and write 1,000 songs about the same girl. So
Like it's an album.
never say never.
Exactly.
What if those are the greatest songs, alright? Yeah. I'm always open to experiences, bro. I'm always open.
I think that's the good thing about, especially when it comes to relationships. You know, I like K Chaps a lot, because I mean he's honest enough, and comes from a strong standpoint, where he just doesn't shy away from talking about his
heartbreaks and stuff.
experience.
But you think he's like gone through all those heartbreaks, bro?
Well, the unfortunate part is we are not him, so we never know.
We never know. Because you know, like, I love K-Shop songs, but they're so deep. I'm like, hey, bro, I feel for you, bro. Like, he's gone through all that. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro, man. I feel for you, bro. Because Anna is a very dope musician, very talented. But also, the other thing to note about music is you can experience one thing and have 10 different things that you learn from that one thing. It could be just one heartbreak that has made him write all the songs.
But still shout out to K Chaps, man. I mean,
one of the greatest.
Keep doing your thing.
Songwriters in Zim.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to be an independent artist? Because I know with record labels, they tie you to certain different things, like even with album releases and everything, there's some kind of pressure that they bring. Like for you, how does it feel to be an independent artist?
Oh, yeah. Being independent is a very good thing for me, for now.
Yeah.
You never know. But because I'm free to create what I want, say what I want, do what I want, and just bring out my art in the way that I feel. But now this is me. This is authentically me. Yeah, because I don't try to be anyone. I don't try to be someone who I'm not. So that's the good thing. I guess that's one of the benefits of not being signed. Like, just freedom. Just because when you're as a creative, you need that space, you need that freedom, you need that room to just create what you want and how you feel. So it's actually a good thing. It's actually a good thing. Yeah.
True, and I guess there's some people who can actually perform better under pressure. If they're under record labels. People vary. People are different, and also like record labels giving you the resources you need. Some people need resources for them to like bring out their talents. Some people don't really need resources. Their talent is already the resource. So it's different. It's different for everyone. Nice. So who do you run to for musical advice?
So musical advice, my producer, Black Boy the Don. Shout out to Black Boy, a very great musician. So I run to him when I have music, and I'm like, bro, I have this idea, but I'm not sure if it's really me. Because sometimes you can just create because I can do it. You get it? I can do it, but it don't be like authentically like me. Like it doesn't represent the Busiso brand. It doesn't represent me. So I run to him like, bro, I have this. It's like, nah, you can do it, or nah, this doesn't. This is not you. You get it? So it varies. And then I also have like people just around me. So one of the things that I do is when I make a song, I take it to people in different situations, like my brothers. I just play it even when my mom is around. I just play it just to hear what she'll say. You know, like the comments of kid, like, oh, okay, nah, that's cool. Kids, like my little brothers, I like playing my music around kids. Like, that's one of my secrets. That's one of my biggest secrets to success. Play your music around kids. So I like playing my music around kids because my music is not explicit. It's very much clean and
nice.
It's very much clean. So it's kid friendly. So I played around kids and then just how do they respond to the music? How do they respond? So when when I play a song for them and they like ask me to play it again, or maybe later hear them sing it, I know it now. This is a good song. You get it. So it's like a trick. Because kids are genuine people. Like they are genuine people. If they don't like it, they won't fake it. If it's not good, they won't fake it. Trust me. You'd have to read. If it's not good, it's not good. If it's not good, it's not good. Because kids are honest. I won't lie to you. My little brother will tell you like, no. Please play. My little brothers will like, play me kind of Baby Shark. When I'm literally playing in my songs, like, after this one, you play me Baby Shark, right? Then I know, this is not a good song.
That's not the one.
Yeah, but you feel offended, but you're like, nah. I was calling for it. I needed it. It's a good thing. Yeah. But it's a trick. Yeah.
Okay. I was just laughing. Like, I was thinking of a friend of mine. He does music part time.
Yeah.
So this thing with us has grown up giving feedback. We don't usually give each other honest feedback.
We don't tell the truth.
So I think there was one time someone was just like, "Oh, your beat is dope." And the guy was just like, "Mfana, urikuti already beat rangu kosha ndiri kuimba." So,
do you know what?
Yeah.
I actually experience that all the time, bro. Like, when someone's like, play the music for me, I'm like, do you know, sometimes it's hard. But now, because I'm grown, I'm more mature. Now I can tell people the truth in a kind way.
Yeah.
In a way that would develop them if they take it in that way. But like, most of the times, I remember I was forced to like tell someone, my song, bro. Why did you record this song? When I know it, this can be changed, this can be done better, do you get it? But yeah, man, I mean yeah, I know that experience, bro. It's not very good, but for him to even like say it to coach Andre, and that's how you also know it's not the best song. If someone comments the beat instead of what you're singing,
beat rakaipa.
Yeah, but what beat? What about me? That one's a beat.
It was an interesting experience for me. I was just like, I won't say nothing here.
Yeah, bro.
So, how do you feel like when you pass by and someone is playing your music? Like, have you ever encountered that experience?
Yeah, actually, very much, like a lot. So the thing about me is I never really knew the extent in which my music was impactful. Like, I didn't know until later on. So one of my producers, right? I got a chance to say, Busiso, music yako inoridzwa like good kwangu Chitown. Music yako inoridzwa like mababa shops, like mababa shops edo geta. Music yako inenge chiridzwa ma shops chichichi. Afana ogeta like ngachitokuridza chichichi. I'm like, so for me I'm just like, maybe I don't want to sing. So you know, like people like I'm not going to sing this. I'm like, nah, thanks chichichi. Until later on, one experience that made me open my eyes is I went to Dombosha.
Okay.
So I went to Dombosha. It was the church service. The church service in Dombosha, got invited there. I like traveling, so I went. Church service, I'm with my bros.
Yeah.
So there was these boys that were sitting behind me. And what am I going to auntie. So like I could hear it, you know, because you can tell, like, but then I was just like, nah, it's cool. Let me just, because And then they came, sat next to me, and then so they just kept on peeping me, like, you know, in a weird way. So I was like, nah, let's cool. Let me greet them. Why is it like, boys, Madi, bo, like, so much I have to
people.
Oh man, so in that moment for me, I was just like, I felt a little bit cringe because I was just like, but it's cool. So I was just like, I created like, and then they like showed me a music video.
Yeah.
So it was Mali. So they showed me the music video, like, bro, do you go? I'm like, yeah. It's like, the first song, I was I had to draw my picture. I'm like, man, it change. But yeah, man, so obviously because I inspire people, I have now take that responsibility. Speak to the youths, because I'm out of fun with Dikisha. And Bobo is my D, just, you know, like, just talk to them, to draw my picture, to draw a number. Just very better. And so many opened my eyes to like the impact that my music has. Because when my music gang is Chicago Dombo Shower. I went to Pindura, I performed in Pindura.
Okay.
in front of thousands of people. I didn't know that people know my music, bro.
Oh.
I just thought I'm going to sing for them new music. But
Okay.
people responded, bro. I was like, so yeah, so everywhere I go, every city, I was in Masvingo recently.
Yeah. The people there as well.
People, bro. So I'm just like, okay, so my music is really changing people's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, something that I'm realizing now, and I get to realize it day in, day out, because every week I have someone who comes to me like, bro, your music is dope, whether it's DM or face to face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like the inspiring part, I actually got to know about you through Glenn. He posted a status on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
It was just a clip. And then he had this caption like, Yalla sleeping on Busiso. I'm like,
who's Busiso, bro? How do we sleep on him when we don't know him?
yeah, exactly. That's why I then had to like look into some of the music and everything.
Yeah.
So you can tell the passion that he has for the music that you make. Like when you see someone going like, you guys are sleeping on this,
because definitely they'll be seeing something.
So that's
now shout out to Glenn. Shout out to the boy.
Shout out to Glenn. He's right next to us, but he's not coming in frame.
Shout out to Glenn.
But I think that's the greatest thing about creation. If you can make something that inspires people.
It's a great feeling, trust me. Wonderful feeling.
So from the Earground interview, you mentioned that you work at 3K TV. What led you to that space? And what have you learned from that as well?
All right, so 3K TV. So the thing is, I went to 3K TV for an interview. So it was a music interview. My music was buzzing. They call me.
Okay.
So I went there for an interview, did my music interview. And then later on, probably after like 3 months later, the producers, they call me like, bro, we had a good time when you're around here. That episode was fire. I think we might have a job for you this side. If you're interested, come through like this. So so I went there. I just did an audition. I just got picked. It wasn't anything that I had planned, but by God's favor, God's grace, everything just went. When I did the audition, the bosses, they were like, this is the guy. I was told to come next week, you're shooting. So it was God's grace. It was not anything that I planned or said I want to do TV, but it was an opportunity that came to me. And because I'm still young, I'm still growing, I took the opportunity, and been doing it.
Okay. And so how has that helped your experience in music?
Very much, because I meet new artists there. I meet different people. I get to interview them, find out about their struggles, find out about what's going on in their life. And also, meeting new people. Like I told you, like people are one of my pillars, like in life. Like just having people around me makes me be the best version of myself. So just having people around me, learning, also confidence boosters. Like I'm in front of 3 cameras, 5 cameras, and I have to be talking to the whole nation.
Yes.
Yeah, and a funny thing, I actually got a DM today of someone saying, I like your show, your ticket. I'm like, So I'm inspiring people. So so I guess that's just it. Just having people around, learning new things, and just implementing it into my own life, into my own music.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So apart from music, or maybe it might still link up with music in a way, like what's been your darkest moment in life, and how have you handled that?
What has been my darkest moment? I'm trying to think. Let's say after my heartbreak.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
I mean, you actually lured this in,
I'm practicing being an actor, so like I had to So basically, one of my lowest moments was when I came this side, when I moved this side. So it wasn't a bad. It later became a very good thing in my life, but in that moment, I just felt confused because my life was moving in a certain direction, and I thought I had everything figured out. I knew what I was doing that, and then all of a sudden, took a turn, come to a new place, new school, new environment, new language, new everything. So yeah, as a kid, it affects you. It actually does. But then, yeah, man, by God's grace, I adapted very quickly. Later on became a blessing to my life because, it led to me recording music, led to me really finding out this is the thing that I want to do in life. This is the thing that God has called me to do. Let me do it. Yeah. So yeah, it was very confusing experience. I didn't want, like, the whole journey coming to Harare.
Yeah.
I was in my uncle's car. I never spoke to him the whole way. I was pissed. Like, things are starting to move for me at school. Things are moving for me in church. I'm playing the drums. I'm getting girls.
I see now I understand.
Now you're taking me to it. Now I have to start again. Like your beauty reputation. Like, I have to start again. But yeah, man, later on became a blessing. So God works everything together for the good of those who love him and according to his purposes. So it was a good thing for me. So yeah, loved it.
Nice. Okay. What do you hope listeners take away from your music?
Thank you for the question, bro. So when I sing, right, as I mentioned before, like, like I pray, God, you gave me this gift. I don't know everything. And I'm very much limited because I'm human. But please help me out. Let me, because I'm doing this for the people. Like, Bandoyimba, my whole heart is doing it for the people.
Yeah.
And for God. So, please help me bless someone with this music. Music, Bandoyimba, let it change someone's life for the better. Let it have a positive impact to my life. And so, yeah. But one of the main things that I go for is when I sing, I try to inspire like joy, like just joy. Like the way I sing, my lyrics, the beats, everything. I try to make sure that it stimulates that happiness, that joy. Or it's like an excitement that makes someone feel alive. Like that's the main goal. I want someone to feel. I want you to feel alive. Like, okay, you're still alive. Yeah, and just save someone from different things that they face, like just escape life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. And what legacy do you hope to leave with your music?
Yeah. That's a good question. With my music only, or like just the legacy I want?
Yeah. Anything else?
Just the legacy I want. Well, I want to be remembered as a person who is loving and made other people feel joy, like just happy, like with busy banning and diriga. Pando Buddha room no. But I'm facing a vibe. I'm facing I don't like it. That's the type of thing I want. Like, it will say impact here. Just leave people feeling good. Leave people feeling good about themselves.
Yeah.
Good about their lives. Just leave people feeling good. Just happy and joyful. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. And so, what advice would you give to aspiring musicians?
Man. Do you know what I was about to say?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm an CA music.
That's
but crazy. I remembered, man, I did not see us. Like, I can't advise you to do something that I myself couldn't do.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You're going to have to embrace challenges. You're going to have to embrace life. life comes with challenges, and challenges are a good thing. Like it's always about the way you see things. Like mindset, Jaco, is very important. You should have a positive mindset in every circumstance. Be positive. A challenge comes, it's an opportunity for you to grow. Because when you overcome that challenge, what only
Yeah.
you get it, and you're learning new things and you're growing. So like in every experience, I just know that challenges are an opportunity for growth, and make sure you have the right mindset every time. Always have a positive, even if the whole world is against you, bro.
Yeah.
Just try to convince yourself that everything works together for your good because God loves you. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Profound, actually.
Yeah. Oh man.
Like you can actually tell that it's coming from the right place and from experience as well.
Yeah.
I think experience is always, the best place to learn.
Yeah.
Certain
Yeah.
different
Thank you very
things.
much. Yeah.
Sure. So before we close, there's a segment called Quick Strides.
Yeah.
This is just a segment where we have fun and fast-paced questions.
All right.
So that the audience gets to know you in a quick and light-hearted way.
All right. Wait, I'm not thinking too much.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So
I get that.
it's 5 questions for you.
All right.
And then, yeah.
All right.
So...
I'm nervous. All right. Back to being a G.
Yeah,
Ask me the questions.
So yeah, your first question, what's one song you wish you had written?
What song I wish I had written? A song about my ex.
Number 2. Studio session or live performance? What's more exciting?
Live performance. Day in, day out. Bro, in the studio, it's work. Like, it's... studio sessions, I try to make them fun because I create from a place of joy and excitement.
Yeah.
But when I'm on the stage, bro, something, I'm alive. When I see people, or let me just say when I see people, I'm just, I switch on like that. So I love being in front of people, performing, just having a good time with people, seeing people enjoying themselves. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, performance.
Nice. And third question, if you could have dinner with any musician, dead or alive, sounds weird, but who would it be?
Definitely Oliver Mtukudzi. I have a lot to learn from that man.
I thought as much.
I have a lot to learn from that man. Like, I think we're not even gonna eat food. I'll be just asking questions because I have a lot to learn. I have a lot. Yeah, because the strides that has made in life.
Yeah.
So far from, I don't know who else in Zim from our country has done it before, but he had a very great impact. Even with generation Yedu Susu.
Yeah.
Like the likes of Nasty C was asking about his songs, one of his songs recently. So I'm like, Nasty is totally from a different country.
Yeah.
Asking about a legend, a song that he sang like 20 years ago. So that's being impactful. Like performing in front of people from different races, different cultures, and they connect with your music. How do you do that? I have to learn. So yeah, I would choose him. I would pick him.
Nice. Nice pick.
Yeah.
Nice pick.
Probably Bob Marley also. And Michael Jackson.
Yes.
I have to. I did that for you.
Of course. Yeah.
But still, I'll choose him.
This is mad. All right. So fourth question. What's the first album you bought or downloaded?
Oh my God.
Yes.
I can't remember because I told you I used to listen to a lot. Like I would take my mom's laptop, switch it on, internet, YouTube, play music all day. So I don't know who's, but the ones that I remember, I'll just list maybe just a few.
Yeah.
Nasty C Bede, Aries, Receifect, I'm only 21 by Aries also. AKA aka all the albums by AK. I think I've listened to all of them, bro. Right, the most significant one.
Yeah.
MT Avery, his first album, bro. Yeah. I think that one is the one that really change my life also. Who else do I have? And then later on I started listening to different other artists. But those ones are the 4 albums that really impacted me. Yeah. Because I was really young and it's the music that I listened to.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so the final question.
Yeah.
What's one thing that people would be surprised to know about you?
I don't know. Well, I'm a weird person. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you. Like I can't fake. I can't fake anything.
Yeah.
If like I can't fake anything. So I can't try to act like a celeb. I can't. I'm a person who's just gonna be genuine all the time. So I'm gonna crack weird jokes. I'm gonna be laughing all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always laughing. Well, I'm always just joyful. Try to be happy in every circumstance. I can't fake being a celeb or anything. I'm just me. Yeah. So just don't expect me to act in any way. Just expect me to be just expect anything when you see me. Yeah. I guess they should know that. Expect anything when you see Busiso.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, when Glenn first told me that, we're going to have Busiso as a guest, I was like, hey, manje mdeni mangu nemzonyazotsvairwa at least anozosvona China, but then it's like a completely different story. And these are things that I actually relate to the most. Like, you can do whatever it is you can to the best of your ability, but always stay grounded. I think that's the most important thing.
And thank you for the advice. I'm really taking it as
sure.
I'm trying my best to stay grounded. Yeah, it's very important also because you can lose your way and end up being in scenarios where you can't come back or something bad happens just because you failed to keep your feet on the ground. You were soaring high,
and then you just
whew. Yeah, because it's easier to fall when you're than it is, because gravity will pull you harder when you're higher.
Yes.
And it's not even pulling us. We're on the ground. It's not even, you feel. So it gets
and
the impact. Yeah. Saga, it's not, don't take it literally, but take it. Always know. Always know. Yeah.
I think now it actually makes sense. That's all they got. I know I'm weird. We saw the weird part. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be this bad, but
people who always spend time around always tell me like, bro. So, funny enough, so I have one of my friends, shout out to Willie.
Yeah.
He's always reminding me, when in the public, bro, you're a celebrity, chill. Chill. Because I'm always I'm always just being me. You're like, nah, bro. It's like, bro, remember, you're a celebrity. I'm like, oh, yeah. Then I chill. Because I'm always, so, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, crazy moments. But I think that's the best part. Just being authentic and moving forward like that.
Yeah.
So anyways, that does it for the Quick Strides segment. And with that, we have come to the end of our episode. This was fun, very educational, inspiring, all of the above. And I really appreciate you for coming through to the podcast to share your story. I'm sure the audience will learn so much from your story. So I really, really do appreciate you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you very much also for having me. I had a good day.
Yeah.
Good time, Enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself, I won't lie.
Yeah.
I don't want to go, but It's fine.
Of course. So I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you very much.
In your career.
Nah, same here. I wish Stride the best. Yeah, I should be coming like back to interviews every year. Well, everything is growing. When I'm growing, you guys are growing. You know, like always like that. So
we'll grow together.
Yeah, we grow together. Hope that happens. Yeah.
Sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, we just put that into the universe, so God will definitely
make it happen.
Do his magic. So thank you guys for taking the time to tune in. If you've been getting value from my content, please leave your thoughts in the comments section. I'd love to know what you guys think. Make sure you leave a like. Do subscribe if you haven't, because I mean, this is just one crazy movement. So we need to move together. We need to grow together. So make sure you're joining in. So many exciting things in the future. So make sure you don't miss that. And before I close, I just want to give you some space to at least let the people know where they can find your music and everything.
All right, thank you, bro. You can go check me out at Busiso Life on all my social media platforms. Leave a like, leave a follow, leave a comment. DM me, I'll reply. I'll try my best to reply. I'll try my best. But yeah, just talk to me. I'll talk to you back, and follow Stride also. Follow them. Yeah.
Sure. Yes, you had the man follow us. He said you will reply sometimes after 2 years, but that's still replying. So
at least I would have tried. Yeah, but nah, just DM me. I'll try to reply. Like I try my best. Yeah, I'm only one person also, but yeah.
Like sometimes you wish you were Goro from.
Yeah, I wish I could, like just have 10 phones in my hand and I'm replying to every DM. I'm replying, but nah, it's a good thing. Just DM me. You never know. Maybe we're meant to be together if you're a hand. Just letting it out there. You never.
I should edit this part out and post.
Thank you very much. Please do.
I know how you felt, and now I'm really saying I hope you put